Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sonny and Carly are reminded by tragedy that life is too short to waste time. Spoilers for General Hospital state Carly Spencer has undoubtedly experienced many losses recently. She had already assumed Sonny Corinthos was dead when she lost him to Nina Reeves last year. It was painful to lose him twice, but in some respects, Jason Morgan's passing could have been worse. She soon became financially worse off as a result of losing millions in a corporate merger that never materialized, and Nina also conveniently acquired the Metro Court when she was out of business. She just lost her boyfriend, Cain, when he was given a 3-year prison term. But the pain of losing her mother, Bobbie Spencer, will be incomparable. However, Bobbie's passing will have an effect on more than simply her kids. Bobbie Spencer passes away in a general hospital. Fans lost one of their favorite legacy characters in May of this year. After losing a brief fight with cancer, Jacqueline Zeman was laid to rest by her family. Although we hadn't yet seen this drama unfold on film, we anticipate it to be very emotional. Carly will be permanently wounded by Bobbie's death and will believe that there isn't much else that can be taken from her in this world. Carly might turn to the one person who has been a constant in her life ever since shortly after she moved to Port Charles and met her birth mother Sonny, as she wonders how she got here and how one person could be expected to endure losing so much. GH claimed that Sonny is about to receive a third blow. Sonny will face his own threats and be concerned that his family could soon suffer even greater losses. He will survive the third attempt on his life. The gangster shook. It won't be a sensation he's accustomed to or at ease with. Not Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, but Sonny. Both Carly and Nina would be shocked by a third shooting. But whose concerns will the Dawn prioritize? Hospital in general, Nina is already withdrawing. To put it simply, Nina is already separating herself from her relationship with Sonny. She just isn't aware of it yet. Eddie Main is not Nina's opponent, despite the fact that Ned Quartermain initially seemed to be. Soon, Nina might discover that she prefers Eddie's company to Sonny's. The fact that she seems unconcerned about being shot while he is playing his guitar is just gravy. It's certainly feasible that Carly and Sonny will reconnect after a slew of disasters that befall their family unit, especially with Nina drifting out of the picture and Drew away for the next 3 years. Will the stress rekindle their bond between them? Ned maintains Nina's secret while hiding the SEC snitch truth in a startling turn. According to General Hospital, Eddie Main alias Ned Quartermain will eventually realize who he is and why he was so determined to speak with Cain by the pool the day he fell. Ned will eventually have to confront Total Recall, so he'll understand what he heard about Nina Reeves being the one who leaked information to the SEC, at least through her anonymous report to Martin Gray. Everyone anticipates that Ned will talk once his memories return, but what if, in an unexpected turn, he doesn't? Ned might actually opt to keep Nina's identity a secret. Ned came under a lot of criticism when so many people blamed him, but it doesn't seem to matter now since Eddie can't even recall who he really is. Since nobody is criticizing Eddie any longer for the SEC incident, everything has sort of moved on from his perspective. The SEC problem might not seem all that serious then either, at least not to the people who mean most to Ned, once his personality has returned to normal. Ned can continue to maintain his innocence because there is still no evidence that he turned on Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, Andrew Cain, Cameron Matheson, to the SEC. That does not necessarily imply that Ned will reveal the information he discovered about Nina prior to his misstep. There are a few things that might go in Nina's favor in this situation. To begin with, Nina is now developing a relationship with Eddie and providing him with the support he lacks from other people. After realizing he's Ned, Eddie may still harbor feelings for Nina on some level because he's growing fond of her. Even though Nina isn't acting with good intentions, she still feels a connection to Eddie and goes over and above to assist him. When Ned remembers the entire tale, that might mean something to him. When he worked as Mike the bartender in Nixon Falls, Sonny Corinthos grew close to Nina and couldn't bring himself to completely hate her after learning she had concealed General Hospital might adapt this into a similar scenario where Ned chooses to spare Nana and keep quiet. Ned may harbor sympathy for Willow Corinthos, even if he doesn't harbor it for Nina. After keeping Nana out for so long, Willow is prepared to attempt letting her into her heart. After everything Willow has gone through, Nina and Willow will finally begin to bond as mother and daughter. So what if Ned decides he can't ruin that for Willow? If Nina assumes Ned would ruin everything and is shocked when he ignores her behavior, it would be an intriguing twist. Nina can't keep her involvement in Drew and Carly's punishment a secret long, of course, but Ned's silence could postpone the big reveal and force a secret to come out in another way. Here's how the actors' strike might benefit the soaps. So it's almost official. After they vote on it, performers are prepared to strike because the last-minute agreement between SAG-AFTRA and the studios never miraculously came to pass. Since actors won't even be working on series and movies that have already been scripted, nearly all of Hollywood, which was already shuttered after the writers' strike, will now be shut down. The last actors' strike in 1980 lasted 3 months, and the writers' strike has already lasted 2. With the studios allegedly having little willingness to relent, there is no news on how long this could continue on. Reality television, quiz shows, and news programs are about to regain their previous hegemonic positions on television. If this goes on for too long, just much everything will cease, even though streaming services probably have a lot of finished shows to pull out as needed. Everything, barring daylight, that is. Daytime performers who are members of SAG-AFTRA will continue to work throughout the strike because they are governed by a different code than writers. And we already know that they will continue to do so during the writers' strike. Soap operas are really the only kind of scripted television that will survive this. And in all of this, that might be a saving grace. Even if reality TV may be well-liked, people will eventually get weary of it if that's all there is. It simply doesn't offer the same kind of escape that scripted television does. To fill their primetime slots, the networks will probably also turn to repeats of their scripted programming. And although that's all well and well, why not mix things up a little by scheduling repeats of the soap operas at primetime? There is already daily programming being produced that can continuously present new tales for fresh perspectives. And if it attracts a new audience that continues to watch once the strikes are over and the programming resumes as usual, that last clause could prove to be a significant plus for soap operas. For their daytime lineups, networks wouldn't certainly object to gaining more viewers and long-term financial success. The sole exception, of course, is Days of Our Lives, which is no longer broadcast by NBC and is now exclusively available for streaming and on-demand viewing on Peacock. However, if the supply of new programming from NBC and Peacock itself eventually runs out, that might also be fantastic for them. No matter what, soap operas are here to stay. Even if the networks don't take advantage of this, viewers who are looking for fresh entertainment may still decide to check them out for the first time. And if there are any positive aspects to this situation, we'll take them. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.